Hi, everybody. Happy New Year, and welcome to this edition of Resource Central. Joe Reinecker with you, and today our guest is the coordinator in the Skill Columbus office, Judy Blunt. Hi, Judy. How are you?
Hello, Joe. I'm doing fine.
We discussed we discussed a number of issues when I wanted to set this up and talk to you. One of those issues concerned the Homestead Act. First of all, I want to know what the Homestead Act is.
Okay, the Homestead Act is helping people with their property taxes, trying to see if they can get a refund, things like that, how much they are going to be allowed to participate in getting the refund.
hmm There are certain rules that are no longer in effect concerning the homestead. Do you happen to know what those are?
I know of a few of them. I'm just learning how to do this, but some of them are the renting. They don't do the renters. We're not allowed to let the renters do it no more. And the food sales tax. And there's a few others, but I'm not quite familiar with them yet. Like I said, I'm just a newbie learning how to do this.
Are you aware of why the government decided to change their focus on the law, or just how does that work?
I'm not familiar with how the Kansas law has worked yet. I'm a little, what should I say, leery of a few of them. I think everybody should be able and entitled to get some kind of help assistance as far as this is concerned.
So when people come in, do you tell them what you know, or do you give them a sheet, or just exactly how does that work?
Well, I try to take the information from them, like their date of birth, their name, just the personal information, and I write it all down, and then I put it into the computer and see how much they would be able to get in. I try to help as much as I possibly can, and they just call in, and then they give them a PIN number, and I just go ahead and put it into the computer and just see how much they can get. I have been getting some help from the other coordinator, Gawain, and he's being very helpful with me because I am wanting to learn how to do this.
Who is this other coordinator that's helping you?
Gawain, January.
Where does he work? Which office does he work out of?
He's here in the Columbus office. He works here part-time.
Okay. And what is he specifically? And what does he specifically do for you? What information does he give to you?
Well, just on like helping me with more or less mentoring me on how to get things done with the new laws, the new taxes that we're doing and stuff as far as the homestead taxes.
Okay. How long? Do you know how long the homestead tax has been in effect?
No, for a few years, I think, if I'm not
Okay.
mistaken.
And what was its specific reason for coming into being, you think?
Well, like I said, I think it's just because people are needing help with assistance as far as their homestead taxes. Quite a bit different than what the Oklahoma and Missouri taxes are. I believe Kansas helps out a lot more on things like that.
Do you know if there are other states that have homestead tax situations?
Yes, I do know that Oklahoma has like the double homestead taxes, and I'm not quite familiar with Missouri, but I do know that Oklahoma has the double homestead taxes.
Okay. Andy, how are we doing on time?
Pretty good. It's been about 5 minutes, so maybe another 3 minutes.
Okay. Let's. You also mentioned that you were helping people who wanted to get in and out, in or out of nursing homes, and how skill could help with that.
Yes. Okay. To keep them out of the nursing home, what we are wanting to do, skill is independent living, and if they want to get out of the nursing home or get help out of the nursing home and to stay out, they just call us, and I could set up the forms and call the Kansas Aging and Disability Resource Center. Then I would take information from that and send that over by email, and also do an intake and referral and send it over to Parsons.
Should I assume that these are for people that aren't? Those would be for people that have limited or a limited amount of physical impairment.
Well, I would think it's not just physical, but also mental, like Alzheimer's and things like that. What I'm really wanting to, and skill is wanting to do, I believe, is to keep them out or get them out of the nursing home and place them with, or place a worker or family member with them, because they feel more comfortable in their own environment with someone they know and can care and love them. And
how do they keep them out? Because they can't. If some people in nursing homes are hamstrung, they can't come out due to situations.
Yes, I realize that, but there's also a deal called money follows the person, and they can get a hold of their case managers through their insurance company, and they could help them with that, like getting them an apartment or something that could get them out and keep them out of the nursing home.
Okay, how successful has that been, or when did the program start, and how successful has that been?
Well, like I said, I'm new. I just started in April of last year, and I've had one person that came out of the nursing home and was placed on skill, and they're doing great. They got their own apartment, and they've got a caregiver that is taking care of them as well.
So they're able to live back at home now.
They do have an apartment, yes.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. If you need other information about skill in the homestead tax or any of the information that we talked about today, go to skillonline.com. This is Joe Reinecker. Have a good day, and this has been Resource Central.
Good deal.
How's that, Andy?
Sounded good.
Thanks, bud.
No problem.
Thanks, Judy.
Thank you, Joe.
It's been my pleasure.